Right, just thought I'd make another video. Um, there's been a lot been going on in the last sort of few days and stuff, so just thought I'd come on here, just kind of share a few things. And I guess one of the things that's really important to, I guess, digest from a mental health perspective is, I think there'll probably be a lot of you guys out there like me that's kind of been just mulling about what's been going on and stuff and trying to make sense of it. And I think protecting your mental health and just finding a way to just process all of this stuff is quite important. So I know a lot of you out there will probably be in various positions, whether it's work, family, or whatever. So I guess, yeah, it's just been a bit crazy. And I don't know, the more I think about it, it's just like, I mean, first of all, it's been great to see like people come out and, you know, come against whatever rhetoric or points of view that have been put out there and stuff. And everybody's going to have their own point of view, right? I get that, and it's important for everybody to be heard, because just as much as some of us might have certain things that we want to process and, you know, we speak to, whether it's whatever people that are in our lives at the moment that we share these kind of moments with, you know, it's really important, right? So I guess from a political standpoint, because let's be honest, this is what this post is really about. I mean, obviously it's about, you know, sharing about keeping each other sane and talking about our mental health and all that kind of stuff. But the stuff that happens around us that we don't have control over, we need to talk about. And like I said, I mean, for those of you that are watching this, you probably might be aware, might not be aware. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of so-called far-right people that have come out and done some things and said some things, and for whatever reason they felt like they were not being listened to, which is fair enough, right? That's what democracy is kind of all about. And I guess from my perspective, it was just to just kind of like say, well, okay, cool. At what point do we have conversations that are constructive, right? It's politics, right? Sometimes you're going to get a bit of name calling and all that kind of stuff, but at the same time, you want to have sensible conversations. So I guess this was just really just to put something out there, just to say that, you know, yeah, there's stuff that's been happening here in the UK, and some of us might have been affected in some way or another, whether it's we felt like maybe we couldn't go outside. And obviously UK right now, we're at the tail end of summer, not being much of a summer, but yeah, I guess it's been somewhat of a summer. So, you know, school's been out, there's a lot of kids been hanging around and stuff, so a lot of people feel like, well, you know, having these things happen is just not another, it's just something else to kind of think about or worry about. So I guess in a nutshell, this video really is just to, you know, point out some of those things that have been happening and saying, I hope a lot of you guys have been able to kind of share what's been happening, either with somebody you know or speak to somebody you know about it and stuff, because, you know, these things they're not about just keeping things internal and hiding it away and stuff. I've had conversations with, you know, people that are close to me, and, you know, just been trying to process it. And I think we always have to have a dialogue about these things, whether it's like political or non-political, because at the end of it, it's just, we're all people, right? And we all have a way of sharing things. So this is just a shout out to everybody to just say, you know, well, first of all, here on Mental Talk, because that's what we do. We talk about things. And I guess for me, in terms of personal reflection, it's been more about, you know, what's the way forward? And I always believe that dialogue is always the way forward. So it's getting into a position where we can talk about things, or, you know, like, for example, some of us, some of us are here by choice, some of us are not here by choice, depending on where you are in the world. You know, immigration is a worldly thing. It's part of what makes the world go round. Uh, Whether you want to call it migration, immigration, there's always been, conversations about, you know, how the two terms have been incorrectly used or specifically used to favour a certain group of people. But look, at the end of the day, it's immigration, migration, whatever you want to call it. People move around, and it's been like that since the beginning of time. Unfortunately, some people are not willing to, accept that, and that's fair enough. And I think some people will feel like, things would have been needed to have been handled differently in terms of, hey, who comes into the country, whether it's in the United States, Europe, whatever. I'm not trying to make this political. This is all about, talking to you guys about mental health and stuff, and just always make sure that, these kinds of things we can process it. So I think, in my opinion, it's just to, it's just looking out for the people that I know, people that I am close with, that I can have the conversations, and using this platform to have those types of conversations. It's been a minute since I've been on here, so just wanted to kind of, kick this, vlog off, back up again. I've been speaking to a few different people, and we've got some things that are coming up that we want to, discuss on this platform, whether that's covering sport, personal lives, marriage, relationships, parenting, marriages, and all that kind of stuff. I'm looking forward to quite a few. One of the ones that's coming up soon, and I hope is going to be with I think I'd call him a close friend. He'll be watching this. I think you know what he'll know what I'm talking about, and it's how some of us that have always been into sport for a long time. It's me, somebody that's played rugby for a long time. I switched to golf, and it's we're going to have conversations about sport. So, for example, golf has helped me immensely because it's been my outlet, and it's an outlet for a lot of people out there that are passionate about sport and golf specifically. So, there's conversations to come out from that about how golf or sport in general can have a positive impact on people's mental health. And I guess it's a shout out to a lot of you guys that, whether it's a lot of the things that have been happening now or some of the things that we've been dealing with, my position and with my platform is to talk about mental health and some of those coping mechanisms. And some of those mechanisms include sport. So whether you're married, you're in a relationship, or whatever you do, you need something, you need an outlet. Golf has been one of those sports that's helped me build relationships, network, meet more people, and just get out more, rather than just being like, it's all about, responsibilities at home and work. You've always got to find a way or find something that you can remove yourself from, whether it's from removing yourself from work or, homely duties or relationship duties. We all need an outlet. And so I guess, it's going to be cool because we're going to get to talk a lot about what the benefits of golf are and sport in general, and some of the movements that have been happening, especially from a black golfer's perspective, right? Because there's not a lot of people like me you probably see on the golf course. Without going too much off topic, it was just a little update, just to come back on the platform, because I'm sure some of you guys have been like, you're still doing this and stuff. So it's just keeping the conversation going. And I just want to reach out and say, like, on this platform, people can message, comment, and share whatever's on your mind. If you've got any ideas of things that you want us to talk about or delve into, that would be great. And there's giving a shout out to some of the people that I'm going to be collaborating with as well on mental health. So look, it's going to be great. I know it's been a while, so we're trying to kick things off again. We're trying to keep it going. So I guess the importance of this message is just about just finding somebody you can talk to about whatever stuff that's going on, whether it's like stuff that's going on with the riots and stuff. It's been amazing to see people come out, and show that sign of unity, You know, and it's good to see people just, you know, come out there and show their support. That look, at the end of the day, it's only a small minority that believe in certain things, and some of those things may not be necessarily positive. I mean, hey, like I said, some people will feel like they just wanted to have their voice heard, but there's ways to do that, I think. And then I guess it was just good to see a lot of the good community come out and show their support and say, look, you know, we're against hate, we're against, you know, we're all about peace, we're all against about burning things down and, you know, attacking police or whatever, because it doesn't help. But anyway, hey, I'm getting into that political stuff again. So yeah, so this was just supposed to be a quick video on my sort of mental health walk, just to say to you guys, hey, we're still alive, first of all, and you know, we're going to be doing more stuff, so look out. Shout out to Zaga Golf Society, NSL BBG, Black British Golfers Association. Yeah, so keep talking, keep sharing, and let's keep the conversation going. Mental talk. Peace out.